Father Mike Schmitz, as the host of two wildly popular podcasts on the Catholic faith. The students at the University of Minnesota-Duluth know him as the head of the school's Newman Center. In part two of our interview, Father Schmitz tells us more about his listeners, his busy schedule, and what comes next after the Catechism in a year. I'm wondering, what are the age ranges of people that you're hearing from that are listening to this podcast, and the Catechism in particular?
Yeah, I've heard all the same ranges as for the Bible. So the Catechism, it is, I have a bunch of letters I'll get from like 9 years old, like the young man, really little, because like my mom listens to it when she picks us up, or my dad listens to it on the way to work. He drops us off at school, and that kind of thing, all the way up to emails and letters from I'm 85 years old, I'm 92 years old. And I'm listening to this, and I think there's something remarkable about this. One, it's not just kind of quote unquote cool. I think there is a profundity to Catholics being willing to say, okay, God, you get to tell me who you are, and that's one of the biggest things that my takeaway from the Bible and the Catechism in a year is this. Okay, God, you revealed yourself. And now I'm going to actually open myself up to your revelation. In the sense, I think a lot of us, we experience our formation, our religious formation, through the lens of someone, whether that be our parish priest or our religious ed director or, the nun who helped out at a school or wherever. It's through someone else. But to allow Scripture, allow God to reveal himself through Scripture, to allow the church to teach us through the Catechism, it forces us to say, wait, is that the God I believe in? Because I've always believed in the God that was told to me by Father so-and-so or Sister so-and-so or my teacher. And there's this reckoning that I can't just pick and choose and make a God of my own invention. I have to actually say, God, you've revealed yourself this way through the Bible and through the Catechism, through the church. Are you the one I believe in? And I have come across so many people who have been so challenged by Scripture and so challenged by tradition through the Catechism that some who have said, no, I'm out. I honestly, there have been some people who have said, that's what's in the Bible, I'm out. Not a ton. Most people have said, I should have known this my whole life. I
don't know how you do it. I don't know how you juggle all of your various jobs and you get it all done. I mean, tell us a little bit about that, because I'm curious, do you sleep at all?
That's a good question. Yeah, I know my bishop had said after this, he said, so after the Catechism's done, how about we take a break? and so he wants me to focus on building a church here on campus and a Newman Center on campus, a student center on campus. So that's the next task after this. But it's been a gift. But at the same time, one of the things I had to come face to face with about doing the daily podcast, because I've been doing 2 weekly podcasts for the last, however many years. And to do these daily podcasts, it's a different kind of monster. And to come face to face with, okay, this is a burden. Like, this is good, but it's a burden. And then to come to that conclusion of, okay, it's a burden. I can acknowledge that, but it's a burden worth carrying. It is a burden worth carrying. And I just, I'm so grateful. I always think of it like this, and this is for anybody who's, watching or listening to this, because the state that wherever we're called to, whatever God has called us to, I think so often we just say, oh gosh, I can't wait till this is done. I can't wait till this deadline is passed. I can't wait till I can just, where they'd be. I can't wait till the kids are all in school, or I can't wait till the kids are graduated. I can't wait until whatever that stage in life is. And I always keep coming back to this truth. I think it's a truth that the day will come when we will miss the things that we currently complain about.
Well, you're an inspiration, that is for sure. And I don't want to forget to ask you about this. I understand that Ascension is also getting ready to launch a new app. So much going on. What can you quickly tell us about that?
Oh my gosh. So Ascension has done so much work on this. I mean, they have, not only producing the podcast and making it available to everybody, but also they're launching a new Bible in a Year and Catechism in a Year app. And so one of the great things about this app is that it has the Bible in a Year podcast and the Great Adventure Bible together. And I've been playing with it a little bit, and it has all these hyperlinks where you can go immediately from whatever we're talking about to the source. It has also, I think there's over 1,000 additional questions and answers that are provided. I mean, one of the things I found was that talk about like, how do you do it all? The part that's hardest for me, I think, over the course of these last couple of years with the Bible and Catechism has been when people ask questions that go beyond the podcast. Like, well, you said this. What about, you missed this verse. You didn't miss it, but, you didn't explain this verse. So the Ascension app is going to have over 1,000 questions and answers about those things that people want to know in a deeper way. It's just so incredible. You can go to ascensionpress.com/app.
Yeah, it sounds like it makes it so much easier. We're all going to be downloading that very, very soon. Father Mike, thank you so much for coming on. It's always a pleasure to be with you. God bless.
Thank you so much. God bless.